Japanese brown cold patina process. In this tutorial, we're going to demonstrate the process for cold application of Japanese brown. Now, as with any reactive patina, surface prep is very important. We're going to sandblast the surface to achieve an even surface and clean it with the Sculpt Nouveau metal cleaner. And then after that, you always want to rinse with clean water and allow the metal to dry before applying your patina. Now, once we've done all those steps, ready for our cold patina process. And here we're using Japanese brown over steel. Japanese brown is a great brown patina to use over both iron and steel. And it gets a good reaction. Anytime you have a good clean metal surface, it's easy to get a good rich brown reaction. Now, Japanese brown can be applied both cold and hot. And in this video where we're doing the cold application, it's important to note that the main difference is we will need to rinse this patina to neutralize it. Now here we're applying this in two separate applications. We did one application sprayed on of Japanese brown, and you'll notice here we got a nice rich brown, but if we want to intensify that and really bring up that brown a little bit more, we could do a second application. But you'll notice after each spray application, after we let that react for a few minutes, we need to rinse that to neutralize that acid. Now we're dabbing this off with a paper towel so we can see the intensity of our brown we've created. And once we've cleaned up any moisture, we're ready to do the second application of our Japanese brown patina. Now it's a good idea anytime you're spraying this on and building this up in layers, once you do that final rinse, it's crucial to remove any trace moisture on the surface of your piece. And you want to do that for two reasons. First of all, any latent moisture on the surface could cause discoloration of the patina if it stays there too long. But second of all, any latent moisture could also cause your clear coat to lift off. So it's critical that once you're done rinsing your piece that you take extra care to both dry off the surface as well as heat it up slightly to evacuate any moisture off the surface of your metal. Now, once we've dried the surface of our metal after our last application, we're ready to move on to our clear sealer. Now again, it's critical that we remove any trace of moisture, so always a good idea to hit it with a torch or heat gun to evacuate any moisture off the surface of our metal. Now for this particular piece, we've chosen the Clear Guard EF Matte. And one of the reasons we went with the EF Matte is this has the lowest impact on the color of our final patina. And you'll notice that once this dries, it looks like no sealer at all. And for a lot of applications where you need a very specific color, that is critical. Now, depending on the application, we could either use the Clear Guard EF Matte as our final sealer, or if we needed additional protection, we could use that as a base coat and move on to an Everclear matte or satin finish. And of course, the Japanese brown patina is available in our web store at sculptnouveau.com.